Jack, are you frozen?
Sam, are you there?
Yeah, Jack, are you frozen?
Sam, are you there?
Yeah, Jack, are you frozen?
Sam, are you there?
What are we even doing here?
Yo, Wi-Fi flagging, but they holding it down. How about them J-era Maz ballers running Beantown? They say these guys are ridiculous, yet probably true. Like the 23 Celtics, they got a deep crew. Pregame Parlay Papa trying to make some bank. Professor Pete repping Latvia, KP the thing. RJ's on the email, taking fools to college. Joey, Matt, Timo, Robin, let's acknowledge. What are we even doing here? We're taking the crown. Checking Sam, talking Celtics and breaking it down. Competition can't keep up, they're starting to frown. What are we even doing here? In the garden, fighting for a quiet spot. Jack's taking notes while the crowd gets hot. Irate, insightful, not a diplomat. Sam's got a long list and it's just for rats. Rat list your Wi-Fi, rat list your dog. Rat list Bronny, rat list LeBron. Rat list the traffic, rat list the song. Rat list that's getting too long. What are we even doing here? We're taking the crown. Checking Sam, talking Celtics and breaking it down. Competition can't keep up, they're starting to frown. What are we even doing here? Might think they're chill, but don't get it twisted. They're not just hustling, they're highly gifted. Still new to the scene and making their mark. It's a humble beginning, it's a hero's arc. Sam's keeping it real with the Starkey vibe, but he's all in with Jack when it's time to ride. Your ass hat in the chat, Jack says don't come back. He's got zero patience for nonsense attacks. What are we even doing here? We're taking the crown. Checking Sam, talking Celtics and breaking it down. Competition can't keep up, they're starting to frown. What are we even doing here? What are we even doing here? We're taking the crown. Jack and Sam talking Celtics and breaking it down. Competition can't keep up, they're starting to frown. What are we even doing here?
Hello.
Hey.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in.
Happy
Welcome
Sunday.
in.
The Patriots win today?
No.
Really?
Lost by 1 point. I
Who'd they play?
didn't. The Colts. I didn't watch it. I just checked the score when I got back here.
Well, that's
because it was
right.
in my fantasy app.
Quiddy Pay was there.
Who?
Quiddy Pay. He's from Rhode Island.
No idea who that is.
He
Hello,
plays.
Philip. I see. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Big game today. Fun game today. Except Derek White and Jaylen Brown are not playing. So we'll have a little bit of a shortened team. I bet this threw a wrench in their plans because yesterday it came out that D. White, Drew, KP, and Al would all be on we're all questionable, I should say. And then today Jaylen was out with an illness. So I wonder if they were trying to finagle it where one of the bigs play today, one would play tomorrow. I saw Keith speculate about that. But then Jaylen's illness threw a wrench into that.
Yeah. I had posted something similar when I saw that. It just made sense going into the game, with a back-to-back tomorrow. A lot of two back-to-backs this week. One today, tomorrow, one Friday, Saturday. So you're going to see guys not play games this week. It's just what it is. Unfortunately, it's against the Cavs, who, if the Celtics beat today, the Celtics will take first place from. But I think that they should still be able to compete. I think that just means you rely on Tatum a lot more heavily. He's shown this year when Jaylen was out that he could be the guy. I think the Celtics lost a couple of games, and it was just Tatum. Of their 3 losses, I think maybe 2 of them came with no Jaylen.
I can look. Let me see.
If anything, that was the stretch where it was like, are these guys going to ever defend? Or they, they kept finding themselves in absolute dogfights with the Hawks. Or
no, only one of their losses was without Jaylen.
Okay.
But the Golden State game, Jaylen didn't play. He played for Indy. He played for Atlanta.
Okay.
But hello.
What's up, everybody in the chat?
Watching from the beach. Greetings. Sam's finally showing up. Welcome, Sam, back from Delaware. The magical place.
You guys don't get to avoid me anymore. Delaware, by the way, no taxes.
At all?
No sales tax.
Okay. I was going to say, they don't have
we
no
went
taxes.
To breakfast, and I was like, wait a minute. Where's the tax? And she was like, no tax. I was like, wait, what?
It's kind of hype. You know what? I'll respect Delaware for that. That's fun.
Today was hell, dude. I for those of you that don't know, I drove home today. I just got home.
What time did you leave?
I left at like 10 a.m.
Yikes. Not
A
fun.
lot of traffic. A lot of
imagine.
2-lane highway. A lot of people. Jack, today was the biggest just drive traffic day I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Because
My
I was
roommate.
driving-
Go ahead.
So we took the George Washington Bridge. My God, I'm so used to Rhode Island, and that was like that's obviously gonna be traffic. But anyways, after that, puts us on 87 North to get on like this Connecticut Turnpike rather than 95. Bad.
Mm.
Connecticut
Mhm.
Turnpike has 2 lanes. The entire time it's like traffic, sometimes some standstill traffic, and then all of a sudden we're going 60 for like 30 seconds, and then it's traffic again. I had to get off of it. I couldn't do it. I was like actually like losing my shit in my seat.
Yeah, it's not fun. That's not fun. I got a text in our my roommates and my friends group chat today, and he texted. This was at 2:30 this afternoon. People shouldn't be allowed to crash on 2-lane highways,
Correct.
and so he is. I think he's dealing. He's from New Jersey, so I think he's coming up a similar.
He
way.
might have been literally in the same shit that I was in. I think people
Definitely.
should get like an additional fine.
They're still in it.
Truly.
They left later than you
Oh.
did. They're still in it. They're not gonna be back till later. They're
Oh,
cooked.
no.
Mhm.
This is why you don't leave the state.
Yeah.
That's usually why I don't leave New England. A lot of work to get back. Not fun.
Pain in the ass. Not fun at all. I agree. 6 p.m. start though. I'm kind of a fan. I like the slightly early start games. I don't like the morning start games. Anything past like noon is fine. You can start then. Even one's pushing it. 3 p.m. and onward is like, yeah, start there. That's good for me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm usually chilling with like I hate the West Coast games, obviously. Despise them.
What does
this is
this
good.
mean, Pete?
Well-
Subscription from the How About Them Celtics Save Me from the Burning Building? What is
Means
this?
that's the kind of impact we have on somebody's life. He hit subscribe on our channel and he was no longer in a burning building.
Is this real though? Are you okay,
No,
Pete? Is this
not
legit?
real?
How are you? How do you know?
How would him subscribing to our channel save him
I don't
from a
know.
burning building?
I'm concerned for Pete's safety. If he's joking,
He'd
he's
go and
joking.
hit the subscribe button and his finger slipped and he accidentally hit the fire alarm like as the fire was starting.
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get the joke.
I will say, in relation to me being back, I'm very happy to see that Jack had fantastic guests on while I was not here.
Yes.
Good to see Noah and Jake in the Sam seat.
Yeah.
Two
I
great
replaced
friends of
you.
the program.
I had you see little overlays I used to replace you?
Yeah, I don't like those. Those are a little offensive.
If you're not here, I got one for Cam if you're not here. I've got one for Noah and Jake if you're not here either.
See, you don't ever have it like if I'm here by myself, like doing the pregame or something.
Rarely. I never have what? What'd you say? I don't have what?
I never have options to keep my name. Oh, is that a new one?
That is like in the middle of the overlays. It's all the way back there. It's been there.
Is he the only one?
I think so. I
think that's because that was a planned one.
Well, there's also
Shit.
I'm pretty sure there's one with Bobby instead of me.
What is this one? I mean, this isn't even labeled. How am I supposed to know what that is?
There's that's me and Bobby. I'm pretty sure there's one for you and Bobby too. Yeah.
This is Talking C's.
So there's still options. Make it yourself, bro. Fuck you.
If you give me access to the thing, I would do it.
It's Canva.
Yeah, but don't you have like a account?
Yeah, but Canva's free. I
Oh.
pay for like extra stuff, but Canva is free.
Okay. All right.
Fucking guy. HP's on some stuff down. Midnight, Jesus, that's brutal. That is tough.
Oh man.
Jake was sizzling on HBTC.
Speaking of Jake, if you've missed me and Jack together, we'll be on late night tonight with Jake.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir. Got to return the favor. Jake was kind of
The man.
out of his day. Also, I wrote another fun thing. If you want to read about a fun Celtics player, I wrote about Hassan Ward, who's a local guy playing in Maine right now. If you'd like to read about a fun story, I talked to him when I was in Maine a couple weeks ago, and I wrote about it, and I put that up yesterday. So if you're deep in the weeds, like I know RJ and some others are, go read that on Hardware Houdini right now. I'll link it in the chat for you.
Hell yes. It's always good to keep up on the Maine guys. You never know when they're gonna pop their head up and be like, "You ever heard of Maine?"
Mhm. He's fun, dude. He's like the closest thing to Robert Williams they
Yes.
have in the organization right now.
If
He
you
was
guys
born in
are looking-
Barbados, but
Oh, is he?
played high school ball. He was born in Barbados, but he played high school ball in Springfield, Mass. So
Wait till I tell the lady about that. She'll love that.
why?
Her family is Asian.
Is what?
Barbados.
Oh,
From
Barbados.
Barbados.
What is it? What is it called?
Bayesian. It's like Cajun. But Bayesian.
Okay, I didn't know that. Interesting.
I went to
Have you seen the
Bayesian
highlights though?
Thanksgiving.
How was it? Good food?
You know how I always bitch
Yeah.
about Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I can
Nothing.
imagine.
They have chicken, they have mac and cheese, and it's like spicy mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Everything was a hit. Oh my
I can imagine it's just infinitely better, and I'm kind of
Yeah.
jealous. Look at some of these highlights from Hassan Ward though. This dude, you want to talk about up? There's that one, but just that's not the one that gets you being like, oh wow, maybe I do need to pay attention. There's this. Hold on, I gotta play the sound.
All right.
Because more people need to actually experience that. It's an incredible experience. Oh my goodness.
He just do you hear the announcer? He goes, oh,
Hassan Ward.
the away announcer is
Experience
in
that.
shock.
It's an incredible experience. Oh my goodness.
There's just so many great sounds in that. There's the announcer, there's the actual sound of the ball going through the basket, which is vicious, and you hear the air come out of the building.
Oh, nah, Hassan Ward is real shit, bro. There was this thing when he was at Iowa State, and he was asked about like his role in the team, and he said, "My goal is to dunk everything." And I asked Tyler Lashbrook, the head coach in Maine, about that goal. He goes, "I would love that. I would love if he dunked everything." People say three's the best shot in basketball. Nah, dunk is the best shot in basketball right there. And then I was like, "But how do you balance that with like actual like play on the court?" He goes, "I think him dunking everything is a great place to start." Like he's completely serious. Like I just think he should dunk everything he's got. So he's a very fun player that everyone should go watch and pay attention to.
Did you see this Marcus highlight on Twitter?
No, I did not.
Pickpocketed Halliburton, dives for the loose ball, Grizzlies fast break.
I'm about to get a burrito for dinner, and I'm
Ooh.
dude, this place. I don't know how many of the chat is from like Boston area. Anna's Taqueria, in I think it's technically Brighton, or maybe Brookline. Dude, special.
See, I can't really hear like I'm getting a burrito unless I'm like thinking, oh, he got it from Chipotle.
No. This is
Somebody
special.
gotta take care of me, man. I'm a bum.
It's okay.
We have the starters.
Ooh,
Holiday,
read 'em.
Hauser, Tatum, Horford, Zingas.
Yeah,
It's gonna suck not
That
having
makes
Derek
sense.
White.
I know. And Joey knows, and Joey knows how to make a good burrito,
Mm.
so he knows.
Joey
Yeah,
Spatula's like
but-
plankton going in there trying to steal the recipe.
No, Joey Spatula doesn't need to steal shit.
He's Mr. Krabs in their plankton.
Mm-hmm.
Pritchard 40 ball. Man, what an outing from Peyton Pritchard the other
He
day.
could,
I know we did the
legitimately.
whole video on it, but laugh out loud. Like every like 2 or 3 games, we all get a laugh out loud thing to enjoy as Celtics
Mhm.
supporters.
Yeah, Jack, and no Jaylen, no Derek White. So, yeah, JB's also out. Julio. That's Cavs 5 for you. Pretty standard. Pretty much exactly what you'd expect.
Oh,
What?
Celtics are gonna be cooked tomorrow.
Yeah, against the Heat with no bigs.
Yeah, no bigs.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
we're assuming KP won't play. Horford's definitely not going to play. KP's
I
definitely
don't want
not
to see
gonna
KP
play,
play, especially
I
against
agree.
Miami. He
That's
got
what Jake
hurt
was
3
saying.
times playing against Miami last year. He got hurt both games down in Miami in the regular season, then he got hurt in the playoff game in Miami. I have no interest in seeing him play in that.
Hey. Do you know what that means?
Cornet.
No.
No. It means
Tillman
court
time. No. Tillman time. No, realistically, Nemi will probably start, and then you'll probably see a mix of both of the bigs.
that'd be good.
Depending on who plays better. Yeah.
Sure,
It'll
that
be
won't
the
result in any easy baskets.
illegal screen versus illegal screen. They'll go toe for toe.
Yeah, they're just seeing how badly that they can level everybody.
No PP in the starting lineup. Just Hauser. Sorry, I'm ordering my burrito and I'm getting like my mouth's watering.
I'm now on Twitter looking at photographs of Juan Soto walking along the Green Monster 4 years ago, and everyone's like, the negotiations have been going on for a while.
This is starting to become a little bit more real than I thought it would be. I'm kind of getting excited, and that's a bad thing. I don't get excited about other sports very often. Juan Soto to Boston would be fucking sick.
Yeah, I'm in.
Very cool. I'm in.
I'm very in.
Oh, man. KP played back-to-back still his first injury. Yeah, but then he hasn't played since, so I'm hoping they keep him out, especially against Miami, like Sam said.
Yeah, all the people that were in here, like, I think they're rushing him back. Like, I don't want to see Porzingis till Christmas. It's been like 1 week, and everyone's like, what if they played him in a back-to-back? Can't be that dangerous. Like, I don't need to see him tomorrow.
Are you a cilantro guy?
I don't mind cilantro. We used to have a restaurant here called Cilantro, so it like took me a minute to be like, he's talking about the seasoning, you idiot, not the restaurant.
Yeah. Have you heard of the thing where it's like cilantro tastes like soap?
I think you've mentioned this to me before. I've definitely heard it.
It's like a gene, and if you have it, cilantro tastes like soap to you. And so I want to get this corn they have. You ever heard of like Mexican corn on my burrito? But I needed to make there's no cilantro in it because that would ruin it. But it doesn't look like there is, so I'm gonna get corn. And he's sick. Why is JB? Yeah, JB is sick. I'm not sure if you meant this already. Do you think this is a Tillman game off the bench? Kata struggled last time against Cavs. That's actually a good point. Maybe. I think Joe was pretty okay with how Tillman looked against the Cavs. I think the point he made was like it looked worse than it was because they did it so often. But realistically, like Donovan Mitchell only scored 4 points in that quarter. That said, I think the other part is because they switched him onto there, that left Mobley on smaller guys. Mobley did well. Like I think it was a trickle down effect, but I'm curious to see if they do switch it up a little bit.
There's also a layer to this where they actually have Porzingis. So
John wants us to make a sweatshirt. I don't think we can sell T-shirts with KP's likeness on it, so I don't think we can sell a picture with KP's face.
What do you want? Oh, just
KP is
yes,
playing.
Kristaps.
Yeah. I mean, we could just put the text on it. Yes, KP is playing, but I don't know how many of you would buy that.
Nobody wants that. Nobody.
How many of you guys have bought merch? Out of curiosity, let me look. I know I've bought a sweatshirt. I'm going to buy my family some merch for Christmas. It's an easy.
We also have semi-breaking news. From yesterday. The Wizards are now 14 in a row.
This is not breaking news. Don't call that breaking news. You're an asshole.
They've lost 14 straight. We are on and continue to be on Pistons watch.
Yeah.
We're not at a warning yet. We'll get a warning at 20.
We can be a watch.
We can be on the watch.
10 plus is okay for a watch. 20 plus is warning.
Yep.
And then it'll 14. Get a little bit exciting.
They play today? It does not look like the Wizards.
No, they played the Bucks yesterday and they lost. Let's look at the Wizards' upcoming schedule. They got the Mavericks, Nuggets, Grizzlies.
Oh, they have the Cup.
Yeah.
They have the Cup on Tuesday.
Cavs, Mavs, Nuggets, Grizzlies. So 4 in a row of not the easiest games. Then they get the Hornets, Bucks, Thunder, Hornets. So those Hornets games.
Those Hornets games are must wins.
Yeah. Breaking news: Jordan Poole is fucking awful. Let me check. I know he wasn't bad to start the season. Yeah, Jordan Poole's actually not been horrendous. Jordan Poole's actually been pretty good this year. Jordan Poole's averaging 21, 2, and 5 on 45, 42 splits and 2 steals a game. Like, he's playing fine. They just suck. Like, they're just a bad team. And he's not a good defender. So he's playing fine. He's playing as good as Jordan Poole could play, but
they can only beat the Hawks.
Yeah, and the Hawks can only beat the Cavs, apparently.
And the Celtics, unfortunately.
And the Celtics. A silhouette of KP. Why do you guys want the sweatshirt? What is horchata?
What is that?
It's a beverage.
Where are you even seeing that?
So I'm still ordering my burrito.
Oh, you're on the thing.
yeah, it just popped up.
I will say,
Yeah.
like taquerias or Mexican places, one of the only type of establishments that I am okay with not knowing what some of the stuff on the menu means.
Why is that the exception?
Because you know it's going to be fire.
It's a milk. Should I try it, Nanad? Get it? You'll like it? Okay. I don't need much. I'm getting. All right, you want me to read you my
Nad
order?
knows that he's got you shopping at his shop. He's like, make my sale.
All right, this is what I'm getting. I'm getting a super steak burrito, and super steak just means it's like the larger size of tortilla, so it's just slightly larger. Lettuce, sour cream, the charred corn, guac, refried beans, Mexican rice, and cheese. That's what I got. Then chips and guac, and then this horchata that people are telling me to try. So that's what I'm gonna rock with, and I'm thrilled. I'm so excited for this food. I almost bought it on my mom's card by accident. Let me change that.
He says it's a hot drink.
All right, I'm in. Me too, Nanad. I get it. Hey, brother, I'm there. Don't you worry. I wouldn't have it any other way. Although I will say, I
do like the green sauce.
Oh yeah, Irene. We talk. Well, it's mostly actually. It's not mostly me. Sam talks about food too, but I you can tell that I talk.
You're lucky Doc Rivens isn't in here.
I know. What I was gonna say is, so my sorry, I'm just making sure this is right. 2 of my buddies from high school, I got breakfast with them in Henry while I was home for a little bit, and they're both like runners. Like my buddies ran the DC Marathon, and one of them ran like a 5K in like sub 20. So he's like just going for it, and they pulled up their like step counts over the past like month or so, and I pulled up mine, and it made me rethink my life choices a little bit. And I was like, shit. So I think I might start trying to hit more steps just so I don't die of a heart attack.
Get out there for some runs, maybe like just start at like a mile.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know
You
about
do it
running.
like that.
I'll start walking. I don't think I'm not built for running. I get like I'm out of shape.
Yeah,
I'll start with walking.
Legs. Walking's good.
I'll start moving up.
We're on a podcast.
Can you run through this for John?
So the cup is going to be decided. The group stage will be decided on Tuesday. Boston's group is set, aside from Cleveland and Washington have to play. But the Celtics currently are looking up at 4 teams, 2 of which are actually in the wild card race. The other 2 are group leaders. Both Milwaukee and Orlando lead their respective groups. Orlando has a point difference of plus 60. Milwaukee has a point difference of plus 29. In Milwaukee's group is Detroit, who has a point difference of plus 28. In Orlando's is the Knicks. They have a plus 15. So the Celtics are better than the Knicks differential-wise. They are worse than the rest. However, 2 of the teams that they are worse than will play each other. All 4 of the teams I just mentioned are all undefeated. So with that being said, there's going to be a loss that ends up on 2 of their resumes, and then the other 2 will win the groups. So you're hoping that Orlando will beat the Knicks because there's like no chance of catching Orlando in the point differential. They will not lose by 40. You can fathom a world where the loser of Bucks Pistons loses by more than 6 points. And
It's
should
like
the
6
Celtics
for one team, 7 for the other, yeah.
Yeah, no, 5 for the Pistons. If the Pistons lose,
okay.
they can lose by 5 and the Celtics can catch them. And 6 for the Bucks. But if it's an exact tie, then it goes to points scored total, in which the Celtics have both of those teams like pretty much eclipsed.
Yeah.
It's going to take like 140 plus points.
I will say that Hauser 3 is looking all the more important right now. Like, actually,
it's true. It's far more reasonable to think that, oh, yeah, no, I can see the Pistons losing by 8 points.
6, yeah.
Yeah.
Versus 10
9
or 11. Yeah. And we did, Irene, we talked about it a little bit. Thanksgiving was fun for both of us.
Went to 2 Thanksgivings.
Huge. Yeah. Pistons with 5. Or the Bucks. Bucks would be more fun.
I would love to
And
see the
Pistons
Bucks
would
lose
advance.
by like 10.
Exactly.
Shout out to the Pistons.
Exactly. Those fucking Knicks are gonna blow it.
Jack, would you like to tell everyone about your parlay from the other day?
So I had like a little bit of money left over in DraftKings, and I was like, you know what? Let me just put some bets down. I'll just get rid of it because I don't bet often. I really don't. Like this is the first time I bet in months, like a long time. Probably since the end of the NBA regular season last year. I hadn't really been betting. Outside of a few, I guess maybe a few football bets, but like I'm not like chronically doing it. So I had a little bit of money left because I was betting for Thanksgiving, and I put a parlay on for KP first basket, Zubac first basket, Cade Cunningham first basket, and KP scored first basket in the Bulls game. Zubac scored first basket in the Clippers game.
It was Pirtle,
not Zubac. Yes, Pirtle scored first basket in the Raptors game. Cade got blocked on the first possession of the game, or else I would have won. I haven't seen it. I didn't watch it.
I want to see if it's like I'll pull it up and then I'll share screen when I've got it.
All right,
I want to see if it's like something that realistically would have gone in, or if it was like a tough shot.
It was $5 to win $2,000.
Let's see.
So I would have been thrilled. I can't lie. That bet has made me like itching to place a similar bet, and that's not a good thing.
No.
It's bad. It's bad. I'm like trying hard not to, but maybe I'll place like maybe I'll place like a $1 like 3-leg first basket like a couple times a week, just to scratch my itch. That is an issue. I'll get Jaylen off the screen.
Here comes Cade. If it would let me do this, here it is. Okay, will not share the audio. Here's the play that Jack lost money on. Oh no, that probably drops.
Who was that? Who blocked it?
I think it was Neesmith.
That fucking rat bitch. Oh my fucking god. It's a good play.
Yeah, he like caught. Oh, never mind. That's a different play. Let's see.
I
I lost the play. I'm not going to go back and find it. I just got a message from Harrison on Twitter, and he goes, "Thank you for spreading the gospel of #TheCup."
Jesus Christ. Man, I want KP to go off. Yeah, Neesmith rat list. Yes. Well, I'll take. Do you think the Pistons or Bucks will intentionally not meet those points so the Celtics don't get the wild card? No, I don't think they'll go that far, but we'll see. Perhaps, I suppose. Anyways,
I don't know if that will happen. I think both teams will be so worried about. I'm pretty sure there's home court at stake too. Like I don't know what Atlanta's point differential was, but basically they don't want to end up with outside of the top two because then they will have to go on the road.
Just hope the Magic win and hope for a blowout in the other game. That's all we need. That's it.
Yes.
So we'll take a look and see what happens then. But
okay. You want to wrap it up, Jack?
Yeah. Let's wrap it up.
All right. This is on NBA
opinion.
TV for those wondering.
So, but
Flex.
that means it's also on NBC Celtics.
It is.
Boston. Yeah. Okay.
But Eric is asking if it's nationally televised. So yes.
NBA TV, but for local people, still NBC Sports Boston. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to How About Them Celtics. Check in here 5 a.m. tomorrow for our recap of this game. Thanks again to Jake and Noah for filling in while Sam was out. And we'll see you guys later on Late Night with Jake. So peace out.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your